Hi everyone. First of all, thank you everyone for your continued support. It means so much. It's fantastic. Second thing, thank you for your patience with this. I know I did kind of put a bit of a teaser out yesterday. I did kind of mean to do this video a little bit earlier today, but I got a little bit distracted. Kind of just doing last minute orders, try and get them gone before then I can hopefully enjoy myself for the next few days in a little bit of a heat in a different country. So, but we'll see how that goes. It might be absolutely chucking it down. It might get cold. I don't know. Either way, yeah, thank you very much for your patience, even though some of you weren't so patient, but never mind. Yes, I've got some updates. So, since the last show that we did in a couple of weeks ago, in fact, we were given some feedback, as we always are anyway. We're always giving feedback, and it's really valuable to us, actually. So we've taken that feedback now and we have made some new products. And I'm actually quite excited to show you guys the products that we've made, because this has been something that we have had designs for I'd say over a year, but we just never really got the chance to put them into action in the machine shop and actually make them. So with you guys after saying that, oh, this would be a good idea, and what about if you did this as well, that would work for our cage especially, it kind of gave me the kick up the bum that I think I needed to get them made up. So I've made a couple, but we have also got some updates for, I've got a list because I'm never going to remember all of this. We've got a few updates here. So first of all, the wooden ledgers that we already do, they are 3.5 inch deep, so they're about that, and they currently come in 4 different sizes, 18 inch all the way up to 36 inch. We have now added a 44 inch, so that is suitable for, I think it's Paul Spooner, which are the chinchilla cages. So we've done those, but also what I found was, because I've been buying more of the kiln dried pine wood in bulk, I've been getting it at a lot cheaper prices. So I've gone through all the prices today, which again is why this video took a while to come out. I've gone through all the prices today, and what I've been able to do is reduce quite a few bits. So you'll see on the website there's a few different prices on there. Some of the reduced prices, like I say, are these wooden ledgers that are 3.5 inches. Like I say, they're only sort of small ones, but the whole idea of them are, they are just like just an additional extra that you can sort of put at the side or at the back of your cage. And it's not really going to take up a massive amount of space, but at the same time, it creates a little bit more of a bit of a fun thing for your rats, mice, chinchillas, degus, whatever, to jump around on. We have also, well, okay, so we did mess around a couple of years ago. We messed around with some colours, and the colours are completely safe, VOC free. They were all made of natural like colouring. There was no nasty chemicals or anything in there. And what we did was we made some different themed packages up. We've got rid of all those now. We're not doing any more coloured stuff. That's not what people want. And to be honest, it takes a lot of time to do. And we've got enough stuff to do now. I just don't have the time, basically, to mess around with all these colours and dipping them in paints and stuff. So we've got a couple of the, we have 2 left of the USA themed toy packs. They've been reduced to, I think that there should be about £24 if you get the toys individually, but I've reduced them quite a bit now. I think they're about £14. I can't remember off the top of my head. So we've got those. We've got a couple of those left. They're on the website. They are under the reduced section. We're just getting them to clear now, not making any more of those. We have, talking of the website and adding things, we've messed around a little bit with the website. So you'll now find we've got different categories. I've sort of separated the ledgers categories. So before, when you clicked on ledgers, there was a lot there. It was a lot to go through, and there was a mixture of everything in there. So now I've separated into 2 different sections. We've got like a fun ledge, like funky ledgers, I think I've called it, where you've got ledgers, but they've got a bit of a difference. So they've got like dangly toys on them, or they are ledgers with holes in, maybe, the 4-inch holes, like a jump through ledge. And then we've just got the standard ledgers on another section just under ledgers. that is it. We have also added a cage compatible section on the website as well. So what I mean by that is we've added some new ones as well. So we've got Critter Nation on there, Savick Royal, Paul Spooner and Thickets. They were already on there anyway, but like I said, they're more aimed at the chinchillas. Little Zoo Ventura, which is the popular ones for chinchillas, rats, and egus. Some sugar gliders, I think they have those as well. So yeah, go on there. You'll notice about 5 or 6 different categories of all the separate cages that are probably the most popular. I've tried to take the most popular, but if there are any on there that you think, oh, you've not really catered for this one, then let me know. That's fine. I can add that. That's not a problem at all. What else have we got? Okay, I told you these lists come in handy for me. Okay, features. Yeah. Okay. So what you'll find under those cage compatible sections is you'll find ledgers, and you'll find this new product as well, which I'm going to go on to in a minute. We've got 3 new products. Okay, I don't need the list anymore. I can put that down. I'm a big girl. I can do this. So, first one's really exciting. I'm going to jump straight to the exciting one because I think this is fantastic. And you might not be able to see it properly on the screen, but there you go. This is a big one. This is the 36 inches, which will fit on the Ventura cage and a couple of others as well. But as you can see, it's got 2 bolts on both sides. So the idea of this is it's 36 inch from one side all the way to the other. Just trying to make sure I get it all in the picture as well. Bit of a gap there, although that gap, I'm thinking I might shorten that gap a little bit. That is quite big. And it's like a fort. It's a castle fort. But yeah, the whole idea of this is you can attach it right in the middle of the cage, and it will kind of act as like a fall breaker at the same time as just another ledge. But it's quite fun, let's face it. It's not just a plain ledge, it's a fort. But also underneath, it's plain. So what you can do is you can screw some hooks in there maybe, and then underneath you can hang some hanging toys. That is especially going to be good for cages like what we've got, the Ventura, where if you split them into 2 different cages, you've got a top and a bottom. The bottom cage at the top doesn't have any bars. So what I've always struggled with, and what a lot of people will struggle with as well, is the fact that you can't hang anything from there. So the idea with this is you will be able to hang something, and this will just sit nicely in the middle of the cage, which is fantastic. Best thing about this is it's actually not made from pine. It's made from poplar wood, or tulip wood, as some might recognise it, best known as. The dowels on it are the usual dowels that I usually use. You can't even see them. They're that good and that hidden. They're bamboo. So again, they're a hardwood. But the whole idea of this is I've got some of these, which I made for my chinchillas about a year and a half ago. But I made them out of pine, and they're all chewed. I need to take them out, and I thought the poplar wood, the tulip wood, is a lot harder wearing, much longer lasting. So that's those anyway. I've got those available in 2 sizes, 36, and I think it's 44. Don't quote me on that. I'm sure I've done 44 on that. But again, any other sizes I can make it. It's absolutely fine. So let's pop that to one side. Next one. Now this is very basic. It's just a piece of wood. No, it isn't. Okay, I tricked you. So we've got a bolt on that side, bolt on that side. Underneath, I've already got some hooks in there. This is the 36 inch one again, because I'm going to use it for my chinchilla cages and rat cages. The hooks, obviously, they're ideal just to sort of hang hammocks or hanging toys. These start at about £10. I've got them on for a kiln dried pine. But obviously, if the idea of these is you sort of pop them at the top of the cage, again, from side to side, and you've got something to hang from. But that's the next new product anyway. Again, quite a basic thing, but it's going to be a lifesaver in a lot of cages, especially in ours that we've got. And the third and final new product for today, I do have more, but I've not put on the website, and I've also not took any photos. I've not done anything with them. I've not got a price for them or anything. So they will be in another video. But the third and final one today is, again, another ledge, a bit like that one. This is 4 inch width. Sorry, that one was 2 inch width. This is 4-inch width. So this one actually, it's got bolts again. We've got 2 bolts either side. So again, this is 36-inch to go in my cage. 36-inch. This will go side to side on the cage, and it will be a ledge. But also, I've put the hooks, the eyelets at the bottom as well. So again, this one, as opposed to that one, the thinner one that you sort of just put at the top of the cage, and they can't really sit on it because it's only 2-inch. It's not really for that. This one is multi-purpose. This one's a ledge, and it's got the hanging strips as well. So that is the excitement part I'm done with for today. Make sure they don't fall. Yeah, that is it. I'm not going to take up any more of your time. It's already on a long time, this video, so I appreciate that. But I will put also just a random post on just with the updates from this video, just in case you sort of got bored after the first 30 seconds. I would. So yeah, thank you again to everybody. I will get the new products up and running, but for now, if you are interested in any of these ones, they're on the website. Any questions at all, just pop it to me on Facebook or email, whatever you want. And thank you, and I'll see you next time.